Hi guys, welcome back. I have another foundation first impressions for you today, hence why I look so disgusting. My hair is, I've just curled it, so I've just pinned like the front bits out of the way just so they don't annoy me. So my hair looks like really weird because my ears are out and they're not covered, but yeah, and my face just looks shocking at the moment. Generally my skin is being pretty good to me, it's just around my eyes I look like a raccoon. So yeah, we're going to try and combat that today with the Kiko CC Cream Cushion System. Now this is a collaboration with Allthingskerri. If you haven't heard me mention her before, we went to London together, we went to IMATS, so I'll leave her channel link down below, but she recently bought this foundation as well when it went on sale, so I thought, why not do this as a collab to see kind of both of our thoughts, because they might be completely different. So let's go. So first off, I got the shade WB15. I don't know if it's going to be the right match for me or not, but we'll see. What's its claim? Does it claim anything? Colour perfecting foundation, close after use. Ew, it doesn't. Okay. Right, so first off, this is how it came. Obviously it came in secondary packaging. It is this kind of mirrored effect compact system. If you've never obviously seen one of these before, a couple of brands do have them there. It's got the sponge in the top there on the plastic thing, and then there's a little cover I will just take off, which houses the foundation in this sponge. Now I'm not sure quite how you're meant to apply it. I assume you're meant to apply it with these. So I don't know. I don't think that's going to go too well because also they're quite thin. So what I might do is use a brush for this, which I don't normally do. Let's try and find a clean one. I'm going to use, no, not that one, that one. The Real Techniques buffing brush to apply this. I think I'm gonna, I don't know how I feel about this. Maybe I'll do it on my fingers and then put it on my face. Like, I don't know, I just don't know. Well, let's just do it. Ooh, okay. So, oh, it's thicker than I thought it would be. Okay. Ooh. I've got a mirror here, so sorry if I kind of cover half the screen with it. I think it's gonna be the wrong colour, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. Let's just try and blend out what I put on. That's really odd. It's almost like I said, it felt quite thick in the sense of it was almost like a kind of cream to powder dealio. I don't really know what it's meant to be, but like it feels like liquid, but it feels like almost more like a concealer when you put it on. Like, you know, some concealers just like dry really fast and like just feel like a kind of pot concealer rather than like a squeezy out brushy type concealer that you kind of need to warm up a bit before you can kind of smooth it out. It feels like that. It's really strange. I was not expecting that. Doesn't look too bad though, does it? Like colour wise. I thought it would be a bit too dark, but it's seemingly okay. It looks pretty good from a distance. I'll zoom in a minute and show you guys up close what it looks like. This is what it looks like from a distance. The camera's washing me out a little bit, but yeah, it blends quite well actually, like colour wise. Come in and show you obviously my eyes still look ridiculous, and around my nose, but it does say CC instead of like a full-on foundation, so I don't really know. It probably is just colour correcting, which it has done, like a very light coverage. I can feel it on my skin though, which is kind of contradictory, as it is a light coverage. It's light in the sense that it doesn't cover a lot, it gives you that nice blur and a bit of sun, but it doesn't cover a lot. So I'm gonna use a clean finger though, because I feel weird about keep dipping it in. Use a lot of it kind of on the places that I need a bit more. So kind of around my nose, on my chin, and under my eyes. But I'm gonna just kind of, actually, do you know what? I'm gonna use this beauty blender as it's there and I dampened it. I normally do use the beauty blender on first impressions because that's normally how I apply my foundation, so yeah. But today I thought, no, do you know what, let's use a brush, which didn't actually work out that bad. Usually I don't like using brushes, but it went on okay. It hasn't caked up or anything, but it hasn't exactly covered what I wanted it to. So like, you can still see I'm red kind of around here and stuff. So that is how it looks. I'm gonna just pop on the rest of my makeup and then I will pop back to you and see if it is at all changed, like if it's oxidized. Right, so I've applied the rest of my makeup now, and I'm liking it. As I said before, I do kind of prefer the more natural coverages of foundations, just because if I wear a fuller coverage, I find where my skin is so oily, it breaks down and just looks like shit. And I'm really not the kind of person to top up my makeup, because to be fair, it usually looks worse, so I just never bother. So yeah, I have found recently I have started getting a bit of dry skin, like on my nose, and it did cling to that a little bit, but has pretty much gone now. And again, if you've never seen any of my foundation first impressions, I have powdered for the sake of this, because I powder on an everyday basis and there's no point me testing it without powder if I'm gonna powder it anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna try and come back in intervals during the day to show you how it's wearing. If I don't, I will be doing a foundation follow-up on this, so make sure you're subscribed so you can see when that goes live. I should tell you the time. I probably shouldn't because it's really quite embarrassing. It is 2:15. So I probably applied this around 2 o'clock, we'll say, for the sake of this. And I'm going to try and leave it on as long as possible. And hopefully I'll see you in a minute, a bit later on in the day. Hi guys, as you can see by my deflated hair, it is a couple of hours later. It's only 4:30. I applied this around 2 o'clock, so it's only been 2.5 hours. But I thought I'd just do a quick update because I'm just about to head to see my sister and my mum and stuff. We're gonna have Chinese, so that's gonna be good. But I thought I'd just give you a quick update on the foundation, how it's wearing, blah blah blah, just before I leave, in case I don't do another one. I will try and do another update when I get home and go to bed. But as it goes, 2.5 hours in, we have a bit of shimmer on my forehead, which is pretty normal for me. And obviously, well, I have highlight on, but you can kind of see like here, a bit shiny. I personally don't mind it when my oils come through. I kind of think it makes me look, what's the word, like glowy and healthy. Yeah, so it's doing pretty well so far. Nothing has kind of broken away or anything. Like I said, I am a little bit oily, but you know, what can you do? I'm not gonna repowder or anything because, as I mentioned in previous clips, I don't touch up my makeup during the day anyway. I'm just not one of those people. I just can't be bothered, and I want to kind of see how it would truly wear if I do it as I would on an everyday basis, which obviously I don't powder. Like, I don't powder touch-ups. I'm not really making any sense, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm about to leave in about 10 minutes to head down to the train station, so hopefully I will catch you this evening when I get home and show you how it's worn. Hi guys, so this is going to be my last kind of contact with you on this video. It is now 20 to 9, so I applied this at 2 o'clock, so it's almost 7 hours if my maths is correct. Probably not, because my maths is terrible. Obviously, like I said, I'm doing this vloggy style just because the lighting is terrible now, because we're losing light in the days. So I'm right up at the window. I don't know if you can see. It's not doing great. It's kind of clung around my nose a little bit. And like I said, the coverage wasn't amazing to start with, so you could always see my skin underneath. It has kind of worn a bit here. I've only had my glasses on for probably half an hour. It's kind of gone on my chin a bit, probably where I ate. And yeah, I haven't got any more kind of shiny since my last update at like, what was that, just before 5? So I think it's done quite well. I'll either be interested to see kind of how it fares on a proper day test, so like a day at work. But all in all, it's turned out okay. It is a bit patchy. It's not great coverage. I'd probably say if you had more skin concerns, it's not so great. But my skin's pretty good at the moment, pretty good. So it's not too bad. I do obviously have some kind of redness and stuff from stress. But yeah, so like I said earlier, stay tuned for a foundation follow-up. And hopefully we can find some way of making this slightly better in the coverage department, because I'm not digging it at the minute. Because I mean, look at this. I definitely need some strong ass concealer, but yeah, knocking everything all over the shop now. So I'm gonna go. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one.